guilty on 16 counts and now calls for him to resign. A jury convicting New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez on all counts connected to a scheme where he accepted bribes, including cash and gold bars. So what could it mean for his Senate seat? CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer has that part of the story. But our team coverage begins here with Christine Sloan, who was in the courtroom when that verdict came in. Christine.
Well, Maurice, right after the jury foreperson read the first two guilty counts, you could see the senator just nodding his head, his attorney patting him on the back, and then his hands went up to his face. He put his face down, he looked at the jury, turned around. His daughter and sister had no reaction in court, but you could just see that look of dread on their faces. The senator walked out with me. He was very upset. His attorneys say they will appeal.
I have never violated my public oath. I have never been anything but a patriot of my country and for my country.
Senator Robert Menendez found guilty of bribery, conspiracy, and extortion, as well as acting as a foreign agent for the governments of Qatar and Egypt, saying the jury didn't understand the case.
I have never, ever been a foreign agent, and the decision rendered by the jury today would put at risk every member of the United States Senate.
How do you feel about the verdict?
A half a dozen jurors not responding to CBS 2's Lisa Rosner. The diverse group of jurors sitting on the trial for just over 2 months, looking tired at the end. Prosecutors say the senator sold his office for greed, using his wife Nadine as a messenger for a scheme that had businessmen Wael Hanna and Fred Davies giving him hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and gold bars in exchange for political favors.
This wasn't politics as usual. This was politics for profit. And now that a jury has convicted Bob Menendez, his years of selling his office to the highest bidder have finally come to an end.
Some of the envelopes of cash found in the couple's home, the government says, bearing the fingerprints of Davies.
How do you feel about the verdict?
Good.
Hanna and Davies both found guilty, their attorneys saying they will appeal. Hanna's attorney says the jury did not understand the complex case based on circumstantial evidence.
He's obviously very disappointed. Will Hanna is an immigrant from Egypt. He's built a business here. I think he probably thought that his new country would be one that would be a beacon of justice, and right now he's very disappointed in our system of justice.
Menendez, Davies, and Hanna had their sentencing together on October 29th. The senator faces decades behind bars. His wife's trial has been delayed indefinitely because she is receiving cancer treatment. Maurice?
Christine, you described some really intense moments as that verdict came in. What was it like being inside the courtroom?
I'm going to tell you, it was tense. In fact, my heart was sort of beating because we just didn't know what was going to happen. The senators sat there stoically, literally for 10 minutes before the verdict came in. And then it was just guilty, 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 one after another. And we knew it. You know, there it was, the senator's career over 30 years, literally in that moment defined, Maurice.
Yeah, truly. And he is appealing, as we heard there. Christine Sloan at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan, thank you. Meantime, CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer here now to talk about the political fallout from the conviction. So we're hearing from Senator Schumer, fellow Senator Cory Booker, Governor Murphy, all saying you need to resign. Any reason to believe that he's going to do that?
Well, you know, as you heard him today, he's very determined to appeal. And we have to remember that this is not his first brush with the law. About a decade ago, he was indicted on charges of taking about $1 million in lavish gifts, trips, and campaign contributions from a friend of his who wanted help in fixing some Medicare cases. So he beat it the last time. It was a mistrial, and they didn't retry him. So he may decide to just roll the dice and see what happens again and stay in office.
Yeah, what does he have to lose at this point, right? You could argue. What about Governor Murphy saying if he doesn't resign, the Senate should expel him? Do you see that happening?
Well, you know, look, the Senate is in recess right now because of the Republican convention. So sources that I spoke to in the Senate tell me tonight that they have to wait to see what happens when the Senate comes back in session and how they feel. But remember this. if he is expelled, Governor Murphy will be able to appoint a temporary replacement. Now, you also have to remember that Andy Kim is a Democratic candidate for the seat, so it's also possible that the governor might decide to appoint Andy Kim, and that would give him a leg up in terms of seniority. But I got to wait to see what happens.
Yeah, a lot in play here. Marcia, thank you for the insight. And soon after that guilty verdict, we asked the voters in New Jersey what they thought about it, and here's what they had to say.
I'm not surprised second time around he's paying for his sins.
You put these people in office because you want change, you want to be able to trust them, and now this happens.
This was rather cut and dried. We need a lot better in office because we have many things we need to take care of.
And many people we spoke with expressed distrust in politicians in general. And our team's been on top of this trial from the very beginning, and we brought you the verdict live as breaking news when it happened this afternoon. You can find all of our coverage streaming on CBS News New York.